Tell you what we've got right now is that northwesterly flow, which over Colorado right now means moisture coming in over the higher elevations there. Places like Aspen and Breckenridge getting between 6 and 12 inches of snow in this current pattern right now. So a lot of Pacific juice, the high mountains, and boom, you get some pretty good snow. The problem is with a pattern like this is as you get the moisture down in toward New Mexico, well, there is no more moisture left, so the jet carries in some gusty winds, largely dry conditions across the area. We end up warm, we end up with high fire danger, we end up with gusty winds, but we don't end up with anything in the way of precipitation. And when that sort of thing happens, it's pretty rough on the resorts, so what do they do? Well, the key in a lot of these situations is to make a ton of snow, and no one makes more than Red River. They usually get things going in November, and when they crank up the snowmaking guns, they need them in situations like this. Because remember, we're in a situation right now where we're melting off some of the snow in February, longer days, higher sun angles with those temperatures in the mid-40s. So if you make a lot of snow, you can get through these dry periods to when we get more snow here, because late February and March is actually really a good time for us to get snow. Red River tends to make it for about 90 days beginning in November. Some areas of the mountain have 8 feet of snow built up just for these dry periods. And then, of course, that deep man-made snow will be below what we hope will be more snow on the way here by the end of next week. A lot of the resorts are going to be looking at making snow here over the next couple of days as well, just to get through a pretty rough time right now where we have some cloud cover out there at this point, but the moisture staying to the north. 47 degrees in the metro area. Winds out of the north right now at 10 miles an hour. Temps 30s and 40s off to the north. Down to the south, 40s and 50s for the most part. And looking at satellite and radar, you can see that Pacific tap of moisture continues to work its way into the west coast, northern portions of Utah and into Colorado. They'll see most of the action while we get a couple of clouds and a cool night across the area for tonight. But not much is going to change throughout the rest of the work week other than the temperatures, which will continue to rise, and we'll show you that in the 7-day forecast. But the snow likely to stay well to our north here, not only through Friday, but probably all the way through the next week, week and a half or so. But by the end of next week, things do look like they will change. We could well get more of a stormy pattern and bring some more snow back into the mix, which should help, obviously, with fire danger and, of course, the snowpack as well. 40s and 50s across southern Colorado, mostly sunny for tomorrow. Mild conditions out there. Out into the northwest, sunshine, warmer conditions here. Temperatures in the 50s and 60s. Looks good through the weekend as well. Over to the southwest, mostly sunny skies. Temperatures here, 60s and 70s. About perfect temps. Lordsburg all the way up through Socorro. Meanwhile, over to the southeast, breezy conditions here. Northwest winds, a little gusty, up to about 35 miles an hour, especially around places like Ruidoso. As you get up into the northeast, temperatures here going to be anywhere from the 50s all the way up into the 70s, with the east slopes getting most of the wind. Same deal in the northern mountains. Cold start to the day, but then warming up nicely by later on in the afternoon. Out into the east mountains, windy conditions. Northwest winds 20 to 30, gusting to 40 miles an hour. And here into the metro area, temperatures for the most part in the 60s for tomorrow. Mostly sunny skies. Those west winds breezy at times, but not as bad as they're going to be in the east mountains out toward Edgewood and Moriarty. And you look at the 7-day forecast. Dick mentioned it before, 70 on Saturday. Very un-February-like. If you want to talk more weather on Twitter, we'll do that at KRQE Market.